campus. This individual seemed to have had intentions for the decedent and took the action the individual took, and then turned around, left the building, and was taken into custody outside of the electrical engineering building moments after the act by a West Lafayette City police officer that was ready to assist.
Did he make any statements to the arresting officers?
Nope, no statements at all.
Is the suspect a student?
We're trying to identify him. We don't have the name. We don't have either one of them identified. It's a coroner's case. The coroner will be the one to make the identity, the official identity on the deceased individual. And right now we're having little to no cooperation with the individual we took into custody.
So you aren't saying if either one are a student or a faculty member?
We're still trying to determine their identities for sure.
Did this occur in a classroom? Did it occur in front of numerous people?
We did have witnesses to it. We're working with those students, and I'd also, for the students, parents and families and the community out there, our Dean of Students, our counseling areas, and those individuals, they have been with us since the beginning. We're taking good care of the students. The students have been very helpful. It's just a tragic situation for anybody to have to be around.
How quickly was the school locked down?
I'm sorry.
When did you get the call, and how quick was the response?
The call came in at about noon. We responded immediately. Our partners in the community were listening to the scanners. They responded. We probably had 20, 25 police officers there within a minute or two.
What was the time frame between the call and then when the students were told to shelter?
I really I don't know that to be sure. Obviously we have a CAD log of public information. I prefer to get the exact time, so I don't give you times that would be off. Just at some point in time to be able to get those times off that CAD log.
Was the suspect armed at the time? Did he offer any resistance? Was he trying to escape?
No, he did not give himself up outside of the West Lafayette City police officer.
Was he armed at the time?
No.
There are rumors that there were more than one suspect, that the shooter was acting with others. Are those rumors true or just being fabricated?
Right, that's incorrect.
Are you saying what kind of gun it was?
I don't know, ma'am. I wasn't down there. Our investigators are working on it. Again, state police, West Lafayette City, Lafayette City, Tippecanoe County, the coroner's office, Tippecanoe County, our prosecutor Pat Harrington, and then my team, my evidence technicians, and my investigators are working on it.
Do you know how the gun was brought to campus?
I'm sorry.
No one else was hit? Any other injuries?
No, we have one deceased and one suspect.
How many shots were fired?
I'm sorry, pardon me?
How many shots were fired?
I don't know for sure, and a lot of that's investigatory right now. I don't want to comment on that. We need to let the investigator do their job, let the prosecutor's office work with them, and let us gather that information so we can make sure we get it all right.
Where exactly in the electrical engineering building did the shooting occur?
It was a basement area.
Is there a reason why
students been released from the building?
Yes, sir. We did immediately did a couple of sweeps of the building, cleared the building. Kudos to the staff and the students. They did exactly as we have been trained and have trained. They sheltered in place. They did all the right things.
What was it about the basement area? Was it like a utility area, or was it a storage room?
Nope, just a classroom area in the basement.
is there a reason why classes weren't canceled for the rest of the day?
I can't comment on that. I don't know.
Can we hear from the university about that?
Well, the text alert system, I should say, worked very, very well. Everybody who subscribes to that received a text alert within minutes. We had a website postings, email go out. Right now, since the incident is confined to the electrical engineering building and everything else has been secured, classes are back in session. Everything's operating normally on campus except for in the electrical engineering building, which is currently closed.
What would you tell those students who say, I'm scared to come to school now?
Well, I can understand that, but the campus is safe. It has been cleared. We feel like we have control of the situation, and we're encouraging students to continue about their usual business on the rest of the campus, except for the electrical engineering building.
And how difficult is that for students and faculty to go about their regular business after something like this happens?
Oh, I think it is very difficult. We are, as you just heard, we have counseling services that will be available for students. We're still putting things together, as you just heard from Chief Cox. It's an active investigation, so I can understand why people might be uncertain and concerned, but I can tell you that there is no problem right now outside of the electrical engineering building. The campus is operating normally, but certainly anybody who is involved in essentially the whole campus community will take some time to digest this event and understand it. And we will be prepared to support the students, the faculty, and the parents of our students and the staff as needed as the situation unfolds, and we fully get a better understanding of what actually occurred. But as far as public safety, we feel the campus is safe, is in a normal state of safety, and we're encouraging normal operations. But as a parent of Purdue students, I understand the question very much, and this will be a conversation that will be ongoing for, I think, some time, and we will provide whatever services we can to assist our students and our faculty and our staff in coming back to a sense of normality.
How many eyewitnesses are there to interview? Maybe this is a question for Chief Cox. How many eyewitnesses, how full was the classroom?
I don't know the number. There were several. There were, obviously classes are in session, so there were several that all the way from were in the area too just heard.
Students tweeted a number of pictures of plainclothes officers carrying assault rifles. Was there any concern that would cause confusion?
No, we have a very aggressive response to that, as you would imagine any university or college in the United States would have. We trained with our partners from the city and the county and the state. Everything went very well. Our officers responded very appropriately and very quickly, and we were able to get that information out through text messages about letting the community know that other than the Double E building, the campus could go back to somewhat normal operations.
Before this happened, what was your procedure in place in the event of something like this happened, and was it all followed, kind of a lockdown situation?
Yeah, I would say that just from our perspective in the police departments, we on our campus it's extremely difficult to lock down in a medium-sized city. But I believe that the training that our staff, our students have gone through, everybody did the right thing, and we were able to respond appropriately.
Why is there the belief that the shooter was only targeting the deceased? If he hasn't cooperated, how could you come to that conclusion?
There's nothing that would indicate otherwise. The individual entered the facility and took the actions that he took, and then immediately left the facility without any other interaction that we're aware of.
Can you say if the victim was a faculty member, a student, someone just visiting?
We truly are trying to identify for sure. There's a lot of investigation, so we'll have to just wait on the identities, and so the coroner's office does their job, and we're able to get more information and confirm this thing for you.
What was the room number of where the incident took
I don't know
place?
right off the top of my head. That's in the basement.
Where exactly was the suspect apprehended?
Out on the east side of the Double E, along Northwestern Avenue.
Just outside?
And you aren't saying how many students were in the classroom at the time?
No, I really don't know, ma'am. I mean, as you can imagine, the students were moving about when we got there. So I don't know.
I mean, was it a lecture hall, a small classroom?
I don't know for sure. I know it was one of the classroom areas in the basement.
Where's the shooter detained right now?
I'm sorry, say again?
Where's the shooter detained right now?
We're working with them at our headquarters, being investigated prosecutor's office with us.
Was the victim pronounced dead at the scene, or was he transferred and deceased later at the hospital?
I don't know whether they were deceased right there. I'll let the coroner comment on that. That would be better for them to do.
And what part of the body was the victim shot?
Yeah, those kind of questions, folks, I'm not going to be able to answer for you. It's really up to the coroner to be able to comment on those types of things.
So the question for Provost Sands, but is there a reason that Daniels isn't able to comment on this matter yet?
Actually, he's been in constant communication with us. He happens to be in Colombia on a trip to promote Purdue engagement with the country of Colombia and its universities. Within minutes of the incident, we were in cell phone contact, and we've maintained that through the present. So he is fully aware. He's, matter of fact, he is the one who assembled this group together. And so he's in touch, and we'll be conferring with him shortly after this news conference.
How soon will he be back on campus?
We don't know that yet. It was intended to be a week-long trip, so he would be back in a couple of days, but we don't know yet whether he will keep to that schedule.
Thank you, everybody. We'll have another update for you at 6 o'clock tonight here in this room.